Hello everyone, welcome to Lex Gyan. I am Sakshi Mehra and our today's topic is Overview of Consumer Protection Act 2019. The Indian Parliament on 6th August 2019 passed the landmark Consumer Protection Bill. The Consumer Protection Act 2019 received the assent of the President of India and was published in the Official Gazette on 9th August. The bill was introduced by the Ministry of Consumer Affairs. Let's look at the key features of the Consumer Protection Act 2019. First, definition of consumer and advertisement, e-commerce transaction, e-filing of complaints, establishment of Central Consumer Protection Authority, product liability and penal provision, penalties for misleading advertisement, provisions for alternate dispute resolution. The Act defines a consumer as a person who buys any goods or services for a consideration. It does not include commercial transaction, that is, a person who buys goods or services for resale or for any other commercial purpose. The definition covers all modes of transaction, including the offline and the online mode. Consumer Protection Act 1986 did not specifically include e-commerce transactions, and this lacuna has been addressed by the 2019 Act. The Act has also revised pecuniary limits. Accordingly, the District Forum can now entertain consumer complaints where value of goods or services paid does not exceed Rs 1 crore. The state can entertain disputes up to 10 crore and the National Commission can exercise jurisdiction where value exceeds 10 crores. Earlier, the consumer had to file the complaint at the place of purchase or where the seller has its registered office. Now, the Act provides facility to the consumer to file complaints with the jurisdictional consumer forum located at the place of residence or work of the consumer. The Act enables consumers to file complaints electronically. It also allows for hearing and examining parties through video conferencing. Establishment of Central Consumer Protection Authority. The authority shall possess wide enforcement powers. It shall have an investigation wing that shall be headed by the Director General, which may conduct inquiry or investigation into consumer law violations. The authority has been granted wide powers to take suo motu actions, recall products, order reimbursement of price of goods or services, cancel license, and file class action suit if a consumer complaint affects more than an individual. Product liability and penal consequences. The Act has introduced the concept of product liability. It brings within its ambit the product manufacturer, product service provider, and product seller for any claim for compensation. There are increased liability risks for manufacturers as compared to product service providers and product sellers, considering that under the Act certain exceptions have been provided from liability claim, such as the product seller will not be liable where the product has been misused or altered or modified. Defense that e-commerce platform merely act as a platform or agitator will not be accepted. The Act also includes broad definition of unfair trade practices. Penalties for misleading advertisement. A penalty of 10 lakh may be imposed on the manufacturer or an endorser for false or misleading advertisement, or an imprisonment up to 2 years or both. In case of a subsequent offence, fine may extend to 50 lakhs and imprisonment up to 5 years. CCPA may also prohibit the endorser of a misleading advertisement from endorsing that particular product or service for a period of up to a year, for every subsequent offence up to 3 years. The Act fixes liability on endorsers, considering that there have been numerous instances in the recent past where consumers have fallen prey to unfair trade practices under the influence of celebrities acting as brand ambassadors. In such cases, it becomes important for the endorser to take onus and exercise due diligence to verify the veracity of the claims made in the advertisement to refute liability claims. Provision for alternate dispute resolution mechanism. The Act provides for mediation as an alternate dispute resolution mechanism, thereby making the process of dispute adjudication simpler and quicker. This will help with speedier resolution of disputes and reduce pressure on consumer courts who already have cases pending before them. Thank you for watching Lex Gyan. Please like, share and subscribe for more such videos.